Talkin' Country.
You're listening to Talkin' Country with Paul Taylor.
Hi, welcome to my channel, Talking Country, where we'll be chatting to the stars of country music from around the world, whether it's in Nashville, Australia, UK, Ireland. You'll get it here first. If you like us, subscribe and give us the big thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoy it.
But the temptation to kick you is still strong. Everything that was right turned out so wrong. So I ain't got no need for your sad songs. Hell had no fury like anyone wrong. And there's a woman who's been wrong for far too long. Even the weak can grow strong. So you know what you can do with your sad songs. Well, I ain't got no time for your shit. There used to be a time when I was interested. Well, I ain't too sorry to get rid. I ain't losing sleep over what you did. I used to look at you like what I see. But you ain't looking great since you left me. And I thank my lucky stars you set me free. You're never gonna give me what I need. 'Cause I ain't got no time for your shit. There used to be a time when I was interested. Well, I ain't so sorry to get rid. Ain't losing sleep over what you did. I ain't got no time for your shit. There used to be a time when I was interested. Well, I ain't so sorry to get rid. Ain't losing sleep over what you did. Ain't losing sleep over what you did.
Well, that was a great single there, Ain't Losing Sleep by Emma Jade. And Emma is on the line all the way from sunny, no, it's not, Thunder and Lightning, Doncaster. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Like I said, we're both dodging the shower at the moment because there's thunder going on in the background and lightning and rain, and it knocked your internet connection for a little bit then, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just a nightmare. I feel like last year we had like the best summer ever, and then today, like this year, what is going on? It's just worse, isn't it? But at least I'm inside.
Yeah, it's crazy because I was in Whitby for a short break last week, and
Ah,
on the probably hottest day of the year, decided to go from Whitby to Robin Hood's Bay on a coastal walk, which is like 7 miles, 3 hours.
oh,
I got a taxi back. There ain't no way I was going.
yeah. No, it's lovely in Whitby, but it's very hilly, isn't it? So you
No,
don't need that.
it's good. But Doncaster, it is quite a hotbed of country music. I mean, there's a lot of country music clubs there. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
what after the pandemic, but certainly over the years.
yeah, there has been. Do you know what is so weird? I've been playing country music now for uh 15 years. And I think I've played at one club in like country music club in Doncaster, and I think even then it was more of a folky sort of thing rather than country. But yeah, apparently there's loads that goes on around here.
Probably working men. They
I
are a
think
lot
it's
of
all
working
very
men's club where they sit there with their hands folding, going, "Go on, entertainers," you know.
yeah, yes. It's very line dancey around here, which
Yeah.
I've got two left feet, so
Oh, have you got two left feet? I started off line dancing. I never went to any classes. I just picked it up. Long
yeah,
before I became a singer, I was a line dancer, and that was where it was born out of going to Florida to one of the bars over there. And I went, "What's all this? What are they going? They're dancing in line, and what's going on?" And then just took
yeah.
it up.
Yeah, I tried to learn the last FSA, obviously not last year, the year before. Yeah, I quickly gave up very, very quickly.
But have you been anyway? I mean, obviously lockdown and been writing. What have you been doing? Because, like I said, that was some great songs you've been bringing out over the years. So, what
Yeah.
what have you been doing in lockdown?
God, lockdown's been a bit of a weird one for me because I was on tour. We were out in New York and then Nashville last February and March, and everything was going swimmingly. And I remember being sat in the kitchen in Nashville, and the people that I rent the apartment from said to me, "Oh, we're just stocking up for COVID." And I started laughing and I said, "Don't be so ridiculous. That's just stupid. What you doing that for?" And they said, "Well, it's a just in case thing." And this was in March.
Wow.
And like I think it was about 10 days after we got back, we got locked down for the first time. So it's just been a bit of a weird one for me. I mean, it started off I was doing loads of live streams and got involved in that. And then I think that sort of like died off a little bit, and people I think got a bit, I think they lost sort of the love for it a little bit. But yeah, writing a lot. And then I sort of turned my hand to a few different bits. I entered Miss Great Britain, which was insane.
I believe so. Yes, I've been reading about it.
Yeah, so that's so I'm competing in that in September. And I've just found out that I've got into the top 10 for the talent
Wow.
that. So fingers crossed for that one. But yeah, just a lot of writing. There's not really much else that we can do, is there?
No, but I mean, it's interesting doing this sort of beauty pageant stuff. I mean, the talent, I would imagine it's singing, or do you do origami or something, or stand on your head
Yeah.
and twiddle spoons?
Well, what I actually thought was that I might unicycle. Um, but no. um, so we played. So yeah, it was just sort of like a very simple video of me, really, sort of no makeup. Well, as I'm sort of sitting talking to you now, no makeup, wet hair, just playing guitar and singing, which they obviously liked. So fingers crossed that I'll at least place in the talent round. So that'll be good.
Oh, that's good luck with that. I mean, that country singing, then beauty pageant, and it's like
Yeah.
I mean, that's it now. Going forward, and when you do your gigs, and you'll be walking on stage with that pose that they come in with the walk,
Sash on.
the sash, yeah, sachet on.
Well, you'll see me at Buckle and Boots actually, because my one of my really close friends, Jen Atkin, she plays country music, and she's the current Miss Great Britain.
Wow.
So you'll see us both with our sashes.
I can't wait. Like I said, Buckle and Boots is this Sunday. It's sold out, I believe, now. I mean, I was putting the advert out on the radio show a couple of days ago, and I went, get on the line. Sold out now. That's it.
I know. And I've just done my lateral flow look.
Oh, yes. That's got to be done within 24 hours, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. Going up tomorrow to film the TV show that they're doing. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's good.
So I've done it, and it's negative.
Yay! Well, listen, one of my daughter's closest friends has just had a test because she's at the job she's done. It's come back negative, so she can't go to the wedding, my daughter's wedding. She's heartbroken. Yeah, it's Friday, so it's one of those things.
Not good.
No,
not good.
No. But what time are you on at Buckle and Boots?
I'm on Sunday. I think it's around 2:30.
Yeah.
I think it's like 2:35, but I just keep saying 2:30 because then people be there. I'm
looking forward to it. I've never been before. I've always been busy and something like that. But like I said, it's my first one there in a sort of radio-y media capacity, rather than Joe Public kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've got me gimbal. Have you ever heard of a gimbal?
No, what's a gimbal?
Well, you've got your mobile phone thing you put on it, and it can actually move. It's all I'm a gadget man. I'm a bloke. Oh. And it moves, and I've not used it yet, and I've powered it up last night. Ooh, and it all balances, so you're not going.
Yeah. I need it.
It's great. It's like a selfie stick as well on it, so I'll be like, "Look at me," and interviewing and that. So, but no, I'm interviewing Morgan Way and Alan Finlan. So yeah,
I think I'll be singing with Alan at some point. I'm sure.
Well, you got to do the Battle of the Bands, haven't you? You got to do that. Yeah. We played that the other day. It was brilliant. And but yeah, with the radio show on a Sunday I do with Wayne, he has a slot where obviously it's got UK. Wayne's. I've even got a jingle for him, which I'll play it. Hang on, I'll play it because he's like, "Where's my jingle?" It's like, Wayne.
You know what?
Wayne.
I love.
Who doesn't?
He just makes me okay.
He's one of the guys that are genuine. And I mean genuine. I mean, there were times in my life where I may have lost a job, because I never sung professionally. I just did it out of the love and stuff. Well, I had a job, and I'd said to him, Wayne, and I used to play Fort San Antonio for years on a Sunday or a Saturday, and he'd go, "There's the diary, mate. How many dates do you want?"
Yeah.
And it's stuff like that. And when it was my birthday in April, and I said we had a cookout up there, he laid on the steaks, the whole shebang for us all, and it's just a genuine guy. So whenever he needs anything, it's so it's his birthday on not this Friday after. So we're trying to get him to organise to go out.
Oh God, that'll be a mess.
I think it's Blackpool. But it is his jingle. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Oh, I'm just playing through it. Yeah, this is it. Now listen to this.
The best music.
The best music.
You like the way that sounds?
And now it's Wayne's Spotlight on UK Country.
He's like a kid in a sweet shop. I said, I've got that for you, mate. He went, oh my God. He said, where's me? Every time we do a UK thing, where's me jingle?
Loves that.
Yeah. And also with his trading post shop is sponsored the show as well. They say sponsored. But yeah, have you been in there?
Do you know what? I've not been able to go over yet. No, I've just not had a chance. But I need to, because I keep hearing really good things about it.
It's phenomenal. I mean, the amount of boots he's got, and it's only a small shop. I mean,
Oh, you were going to say booze, the amount of booze he's got.
And booze as well. So if you go for some boots, you get booze as well. I mean, it's entirely up to you. You can have a coffee, a tea, or you can have a bottle of bud. It's entirely up to you.
That sounds like my kind of place.
But it's been funny because, like I said, the radio show, when we managed to do it live at the shop, you know, we'd be there doing it, and halfway through, somebody would be coming in and said, "Hey, love, how many boots can I get for a £5?" You know, something like that.
How many boots for £5?
Yeah. And one fella come in saying, "I want to sell me shirts. How much will you give me?" You're supposed to be buying off me. You're selling me your shirts.
That's hilarious.
But no, but what about yourself then? I mean, how did it all start then, this country music malarkey? I mean, where was the light bulb moment for you?
So do you know what? I feel like this is the one question that I get asked that I never really know how to answer. I started off playing guitar and singing, and I was going through a bit of like a punk rock phase, like a bit of a, like back in the day, it was like when Avril Lavigne was really popular, and I think I sort of remember I heard Avril Lavigne play a Dixie Chicks song, or the Chicks as they're known now, and I think that was sort of what set it off for me. I think it sort of went from playing that song to like Bonnie Raitt and things like that, and then I think it sort of went more into country. I do sort of like really vaguely remember when I was a kid, my dad playing Johnny Cash songs in the car, but really it just came out of nowhere. And then everybody says, "Oh, like your mum's a country music fan, it must have come from there." But actually she got into country music because I was into it. So she loves it now. And yeah, all she ever listens to is country music now, bless her. But yeah, I don't know how I got into it really. I just sort of realized that was how my voice fell. And I had this sort of, everybody calls it like the country music break in my voice. And I always really struggle actually when I get a new band. I always really struggle because I sing after the beat, which is apparently a country music thing, or it might just be that I'm not very talented. But no, and it just was how I naturally sang. So for me, it was that I already sang that way. It was just sort of finding out that this is what this is. And once I sort of found country music, that was it. I just fell in love with it. I just fell in love with the storytelling, and yeah, I just actually finding some emotion in music rather than just electronic drum beats.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of like storytelling in country music and blues, you know, and all Americana. It's all mixed in with that. But I do find, I mean, for me, when I got into country music, it was the early 90s, and I saw Garth Brooks jump off a stage and smash guitars, and I went, "This is country music." Yes. You know, because my dad had the Johnny Cash, the Slim Whitmans, the, you know, Boxcar Willie and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh. And I was into my rock music. And then my light bulb moment was seeing Garth do that. And I went, but then a few years later, I then started to appreciate where it all came from, and then did a lot of research on the foundation of country music, you know, your Hank Snows, your Hank Laughlin's, and then coming backwards, like Back to the Future kind of thing.
Yeah, that's exactly the same as me, really. Like I sort of started off with, obviously at the time, Dixie Chicks, and then it was when Taylor Swift had just sort of started to bring out like Teardrops on My Guitar and things like that. And I was teaching myself to play guitar at the time, and I found that those songs were really easy to learn. And then almost as I remember that for me, the light bulb moment was just searching through YouTube, and I found Austin by Blake Shelton.
Oh, wow.
And I just fell in love with it. And then that was it. I sort of started listening to like Brad Paisley, and then it was like going back in time, really. And then that's where I found my sort of love for old country music, which is what I sort of love now, really. Yeah.
I know. I think obviously we bumped into each other somewhere along the line, you know, concerts and that. Obviously, C2C, everybody bumps into everybody at C2C. I mean, you know, I went to the very first one and I was on near the front, and I was like, I just got one ticket on my own because several months before, a friend of mine came up to me and went, "Have you got your ticket for Vince Gill?" And I went, "What? What's this?" And he went, "Have you not got it?" I was like a maniac. He went, "All right, calm down." I was like, "What?" You know, and he said, "You're on O2." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Get on the phone tomorrow." And he said, anyway, I got, and in them days, it was like 60 quid a day or something stupid. And there was only two days, and I had a group of gigs like the afternoon and night on the South Coast. So I was only there for the day. So I went for Vince Gill, but fell in love with Little Big Town. Obviously, Christian Bush at the beginning, Little Big Town, Vince Gill, and then blew me out the water. And probably the best show I've seen there, in my own honest opinion, was Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan, but that show blew me away because he brought out Nashville Without You as well, especially for the UK audience. And it was just, and what I liked about it, and you was there, I think you was there, wasn't you, on the first one?
Do you know what? I don't think I was, because I've never seen Vince Gill outside Nashville.
Right. Well, Tim McGraw jumped off stage and I think it was like Cowboy Me, where they're going into an extra long lead break and everything. And he went off to the wheelchair, you know, the people in the paddock were like the wheelchairs and stuff, and he's making a fuss at them. And I thought, oh, that's nice, you know. But he's just about to jump onto the stage back on. And at the side of me, where I was still, right, say near the front, there was a couple there like holding up the child, like to say, you know, have a photo moment. And he missed it, but he's just going on stage. He sees it. And then he went, "Give me a minute. Let me just finish the song." And he come back down and had a photograph and all. And I thought that was really, really cool. I mean, massive PR stuff, but he just seemed like a genuine guy. And that's what we're hearing over here, you know?
Yeah, really, really great. Vince, I love Vince Gill as well.
Who doesn't? What is he doing with his hair now, though? I mean, it's a bit of he's grown it down to about here, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've got a fun story for you about Vince Gill. Actually, I you know, in Nashville, he plays with used to play with the Time Jumpers on a Monday night. And he'd been on tour in the UK with the Eagles. And I was absolutely gutted because his tour dates with the Eagles in the UK sort of overlapped with some of my time in Nashville. So I didn't get to see him with the Eagles. So anyway, I was a bit gutted and whatever. And I was there, and my friend Laurie says to me, "Oh, like there's this band called the Time Jumpers that I think that you should see. They're playing a Monday night," and she worked at Third and Lindsley. So I was like, "Oh, amazing." She takes me, and she took me backstage, and Vince Gill was there. And he asked me if I wanted to sing with them. And I got up and I sung "You Ain't Woman Enough" with them. With Vince Gill sat next to me. And I was like, what? What is going on?
Wow. That is amazing.
Oh, it was amazing.
I mean, everybody he's one of them guys I'd love just to have a beer with him, just to have a chat.
I know.
You know, and I know I've got a lot of friends over in Nashville. I toured over here with like James House and people like that. And so I got to know like Brian Smith, his manager, who's no longer his manager now, but he got me into John Berry and loads of others. And he's got a great duo, Brooks and Darren and Brooke Aldridge, very good duo. And he's the manager, but he showed a couple of years ago, they had a CD made with Vince Gill, the producer. So they're at Vince's studio. And he's showing me all these photographs, and I'm going, I'm not not jealous. You know, it's like, but
so he's just so like, he's just such a down to earth, normal guy, and he's just so present in the music scene in Nashville, and which is great because he's helping so many people to get a break, really.
But it's just amazing that like one of my favorite groups of all time is the Eagles. And okay, Glenn Fry sadly is no longer, but Deacon Fry come in seamlessly. And then suddenly we announced Vince Gill. I went, one of my favourite singers, one of my favourite groups.
It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
And it's a marriage made in heaven. It is so good to see and professional. And he even sneaks in one or two of his own songs in there, you know, so it's cool. You know.
Yes, I know. Do you know what? I just love him.
No, that's brilliant. But what's in the pipeline for you then? I know we've got Buckle and Boots coming up, which can't wait. But what's after that? New music being produced, going back over to Nashville when it's safe, etc.
Yeah, So I've got Miss Great Britain in September, so obviously fingers crossed for that. At the moment, everything's sort of going into that because I'm too old to do it after this year. So if I don't win this year, I'm too old. So I am putting quite a lot into that. And then so I just need to get back into the studio. I've been so cautious. Do you know, during COVID, I wasn't willing to risk it. So I need to get back into the studio, really. We've got a few bits in the pipeline that we're ready to release. Got a new band finally.
Wow.
Who are also lovely and just so dedicated. And I'm really, really excited to bring them to Buckle and Boots because it'll be their first country music festival. So that'll be great. And yeah, it just came back out on tour. Like, I just can't wait. I can't wait. And I can't wait to get back to Nashville next year. I had a flight booked for last October thinking, oh, we'll be fine by October. Yeah, look at us now. But so I've got a flight that needs to be rebooked really, but who knows when that's gonna happen.
Well, I've got me sixth gig since like the lockdown has eased on Monday, and it's actually at Leeds.
No way.
On Monday, yeah. I've just been asked to do that, and I said, yeah. And then I was up in Cumbria, my first gig back, and the agent said to me, "It's a good gig." I said, "Where is it?" She said, "Where was it now? Horsham." I said, "Where's that?" It's right near Bristol. No, it's Brighton. Sorry, right near Brighton. I went for my first one back. Really? So I thought,
drive.
I need a Premier in because there's no way I'm driving back. So, but yeah, and the last one I did prior to that was October, and it was in Doncaster. Funny enough. So
no
there you
way.
go. Yay! Do you know Steve Hanks? Do you know Steve? He's a Donny lad. He's been a singer for donkeys and he's got clubs and stuff over there. But like I said, not at your level. It's like you say, it's more the club circuit and stuff.
Is it more like line dance?
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. It's covers, and you know, you sing more of your own stuff to go mad, you know.
I said that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get involved, but I've just never had time, and I've never always been on tour myself. Or
it's so funny now because obviously dancing's just been allowed, and I did a couple of gigs last week, and the dancing, and they forgot.
It's been like footloose, hasn't it?
It's like me though. On Saturday, I was like, it was a long way to go actually on the Sunday one. Sorry, and I said to him after, I said, "I'm shattered." I said, "I'm not match fit."
It's been like Footloose, though, hasn't it? You know, like on that film Footloose.
Oh God, yeah, it's been crazy. But we've been panicking about the wedding. We think, oh, you can't dance. You've got to sit on your table, and I thought. And then the other week, obviously, they allowed it, but my family can't dance anyway, so that it's every cloud.
Try.
But no, I can't wait to see you in person on Sunday at the Buckle and Boots. And like I said, hopefully people who listen to this have got the tickets, and we'll see them there. And that you'll see me dotting about. But no, I'm quite happy and looking forward to it, and hopefully the weather will keep. I was just trying to think, how can I do a video? I've got this. Like I said, I'm a bit of a gadget man. I'm thinking if I put my umbrella on this pole and then I can video, and you'll see there'll be some kind of geek in the crowd. That'll be me.
Well, luckily, I think I'm on the paddock stage and it's undercover, so you'll be all right.
That'd be all right.
The main stage is a bit undercover.
So is it?
All right there.
Oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah. It's just I'm not Glastonbury type. I'm like, oh, it's mud, you know.
Me and Don, my Don's been my manager and my best friend for a long time now. We're glamping.
Oh, where? Is it
In
there?
Buckland
Like,
Bay.
oh, they've got a glamping site.
Yeah, we've got a glamping pod. And then, because obviously we've not been anywhere for years, we've got a glamping pod, and then we've upgraded it, and you get an actual bed with a bed frame.
Oh, you've gone posh on us, Emma. Come on.
I know. I'm about that, Listen, I might look and sound like I'm from Donny, but
She's already a diva. Look at her. But no, I'm looking forward to actually meeting Don as well. Like I said, we had a good phone call the other day, and what was really amazing was she said, "Yes, I believe you like Liverpool Football Club." I said, "Yes, they are I die for Liverpool Football Club." And so she was telling me about her job there, and I'm going, and she said, "Oh yeah, Jurgen Klopp's my boss and everything." And I went, "I'm flying over Anfield on Wednesday next week, a week today, in a helicopter." And she said, "Really?" I went, "Yeah, it was my birthday present. I was 60 in April. And that was one of my birthday presents from my kids was, we've got you this, Dad." I went, "Helicopter flight? Are you trying to kill me? What are you?" I said, "Over Anfield." "Ah, okay. I'll do it after the wedding, just in case."
Just in case. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. But I love helicopter flights. Love them. Been on it. Love it. So going over my ground. Hopefully it's not thunder and lightning. That'd be quite funny.
Fast. Yeah, she works the clock. So
yeah, so I'm forging a great friendship as we speak.
Well, I'm not the biggest football fan. I can't lie to you. But I don't really have. So my household are Liverpool fans.
Oh wow.
And obviously, so Don just fits perfectly into my family.
And I had a great friend of mine said hi as well, Debbie.
So
she's going on. She's going over the weekend.
Yes, is she?
Yeah. So yeah,
I saw it. I saw her on social media the other day, rhinestoning a jacket. So I assumed that she was.
Yeah. She's mad as a box of frogs, but yeah, fits in quite nicely.
Deb's interviewed me for a job, and that's how we became friends.
Oh, for the sunglasses thing, or was it?
No, her job before.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, she's onto the sunglasses now, So yeah, she's mad at. When I said I was having a chat with you and Don, like she said, "Oh, my favourites," and all this kind of thing. So yeah, she's been there at the weekend. But yeah, I can't wait to get there and
so
just to see live music again. It's just phenomenal.
I know. Play live music again. Oh my god!
But I interviewed Tebay, or whatever it's called, whatever it's called, Tebay, but it's pronounced Tebay, but it's spelt Tebay. His manager, his PR was telling me it's that, like, because we're panicking thinking he might not be there. He's headlining on Sunday.
Yeah.
But what a lovely guy. Absolutely lovely guy. And when we were talking, he was in his flat. He said, "Oh, just wait a minute. I'll have to turn the dishwasher off." And I said, "This is real life for you right now. Here we go."
Turning his dishwasher off. Well, if you can hear water in the background of mine, it's my cat water fountain.
A what?
My cats, they've got a water fountain in my dining room.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
A living room water fountain for cats?
It's running.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. I have never heard of that before in my life.
They've got a little area. Found a water fountain.
Oh, well, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, Emma. And like I said, fingers crossed for the Miss UK. And is it cowgirl boots? And if you get on, are you going to come on with the cowgirl boots and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And the cowgirl hat, sponsored by the FSA Trading Post.
I've just bought me a dress and it was like 600 quid. I'm like, oh,
what?
No. Yeah, so we're expensive.
Oh, they're selling them all off at Dotty P's. Why don't you go Dotty P's?
I know, and I was laughing. I said to Don, I said, "Oh God, I forgot that I've got that radio interview today because I've just had me my brace fit on the inside of my teeth, so I've got a list.
No, I've had something done with my yoke, obviously, for the wedding.
Yeah.
And some things that slot in. They're not dentures, but they jam in. And I talk like, I don't know if you probably won't know, Donald Pleasance. He goes, excuse me. You know, it's like...
Now that I've had this, well, I literally had it done about 2 hours ago. It's like a little wire on the inside of my teeth.
Just be careful you don't staple your tongue.
Yeah, I know. Fucking like got a lisp. But hey ho, whatever.
I'll be listening intently on the stage, you know, you'd be like, somebody stop me.
Fingers crossed it's gone by then.
Oh, lovely. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to see you on Sunday. We're going to play a lot more of your music as we go along as well.
Yeah, thanks very much for having me. Can't wait to see you.
Welcome.
Yeah, he was. Baby, sit down. We can talk about it all day. I know that you don't want to, but I'm trying anyway. Well, it's been a while since we talked, just me and you. I know that you're trying to avoid telling the truth. Well, I've seen this coming for a while. I can see the stranger in your smile. I don't know what it is that I should do. Night after night I pray for you. I know that you have been daydreaming. So if you want your freedom, you better get to leaving. Let's take a walk. We can talk about the past. Back when I was stupid, thought our love was gonna last. Hell, I know it's hard, and I know that you don't care. Believing just sounds crazy, but it's been so many years. Well, I've seen this coming for a while. Tell me who's the stranger in your smile. I don't know what it is that I should do. Night after night I pray for you. I know that you have been daydreaming. So if you want your freedom, you better get to leaving. Well, I've given you the best of me. How could you let that woman set you free? I don't know what it is that I should do. Night after night I pray for you. I know that you have been daydreaming. I know that she's the only reason If you want your freedom, we better get to leaving. Go on now, go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Buckle and Boots, and look who we've got here. We've got Emma Jade.
Hello!
She's just done a set, and I must admit, it was phenomenal.
Thank you so much. I've lost my voice so completely.
Too much partying.
Do you know what? I've tried to be good, so I didn't do too much partying last night. Then I woke up and I just had no voice.
Aww.
So I just thought, do you know what? Let's just go for the grit.
Well, there was a lot of grit.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'm still getting over that revelation that you've got a cat fountain.
Yeah, I feel like I need to explain this. So it's like a little fountain that the cats drink from.
I was expecting it being a shower or something like that.
No, it's like an actual, it's like this big and it's a fountain. It's got a little flower on the top and it spurts water and then cats drink from it.
Oh, because you said to me, can you hear this water? I went, a little bit. Why? I said it's a cat fountain. And I thought, she winding me up here.
No, yeah, it's really a cat fountain. I got two of them.
Well, the latest single is brilliant, by the way.
Thank you so
And
much.
it's all country music, isn't it? Heartbreak and teardrops, and then
Yeah.
kicking a guy when he's.
Well, yeah. Do you know what? The person that I wrote the song about was there.
No way.
And I've never, he's never been there.
I'm thinking, was it me? No, it wasn't me. So am I like.
I wrote the songs about you, Paul. But no, he was there and he's never ever been there whilst I've been playing any of them in all the time that they've been released. And sod's law, he sat there at the back.
Do you think he'll come and watch you again?
Probably, I wouldn't if I were him.
Do you think he'll ask for commission?
Do you know what? He can ask, he won't get it.
No, but it is. I mean, I said to somebody once, I said, if you play country music backwards, you don't get divorced, you don't lose your money, and you don't become an alcoholic.
And he didn't cheat on you.
I know, and don't cheat on you. But it is, it's just, like, it's so phenomenal, the music that you're doing, and I think the whole weekend, I mean, first time I've come today, but listening to everybody, and listening to what I've heard today, there's so much talent in the UK.
There really is.
And it is on level par with a lot of the American stuff.
100%, it really is. I think, I mean, we're getting there now. I think we've always been sort of almost put into this box of like we need to do line dance, and obviously it's not a bad thing, and people do that, and it's a great thing. I just obviously have always done more rocky Americana country.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody wants to line dance to me.
Well, if there were a line dancer that's been taught right, they can line dance to anything.
Well, I've got 2 left feet, so.
I just shocked our friend Debbie when I said, I'm a line dancer. She went, I went, I was a line dancer long before I was a singer 20 odd years ago.
She is a great line dancer.
Oh, I saw her doing the Beast at the, that festival down the Tennessee Fields.
Oh, yeah.
She got up on stage and did the Beast.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
She's great. She's been
I used to
doing it
just
for a long
join
time.
in, and I love line dances, but equally I love just sitting and listening to good artists like yourself.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see you getting up with Alan Finlan.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Hopefully my voice will hold out.
It's the first time I've seen him because he's part of the same WhatsApp group that Wayne and Al and all the guys and me are on.
Yeah.
And I said, hi Al, it's Paul Taylor. He went, Nana, because that's my nickname.
Nana.
And they just call me Nana because I'm a bit of a
nana.
fuddy-duddy now. And they all went, you're a Nana. So I said, thanks. I might not record an interview with you now. I said,
Alan's
He's
great.
brilliant, isn't he?
Do you know what? He's great, and he's just such a lovely lad, and he's so down to earth, and he just wants to be everybody's mate, which is, I think it's a really great quality to have in this industry.
So what's next for you?
So we are going back into the studio, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We're going to record Get to Leaving. We've got a few little bits that we want to put together. I really want to do an EP that's sort of just back to my roots, really stripped back and acoustic, and that's hopefully what I'm going to get to do. Obviously, we're sort of just moving at rocket speed at the minute because we've got obviously Donna's my manager, and she's just started managing Kezia as well. So, yeah, everything's just going at the speed of light at the minute, which is great, but I'm just knackered.
It's like when C2C on the Sunday, you can see people walking around like a zombie.
That's how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
I was so pumped, like, before we went on stage, and I think I've just left everything
You did.
there.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
But
it
now you
is.
can just kick off and
I know. Well, no, because I've got to do this with Alan.
battle of the bands.
Yeah, Battle of the Bands, and then tonight there's like a jam in the barn, so we've all got to get up and do our thing.
Do your thing.
Do my thing.
Well, congratulations on a great set today,
Thank you so
and look
much.
forward to hearing more music. And it's great to meet you, and Donna as well.
Yeah, she's great, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's off working somewhere.
I know,
I'm
she's
sure.
networking, bless
She's
her.
always working. She never stops.
You just said to me, I've got this other artist. I said, well, yeah, whatever, just go, yeah. I think she's just grabbing anybody to have an interview.
She's great. She's great. She likes to give people a fair shot.
Yeah, which is good. And you don't get that a lot with different managers, do you?
You don't. No.
But yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'll come and see your spot with Alan,
Thank
your song.
you.
And I look forward to seeing you again.
Thanks. I'm gonna go get a burger now.
Yeah, she's starving.
I am starving. Big Mike.